fight which coming right in their doorstep.
Oh man, can't celebrate yet for H2O. And now YKB is taking a couple of shots there from Lorenzo with the micro Uzi. They do have the numbers against H2O at this point. Ideal is low though, but I believe he does have enough utilities for inside for him to regenerate himself. Kaya now just behind the structure. Everyone's just trying to find a good angle, but now the siege from Steelheart is just getting stronger and stronger. Wadu does know that Pengu is on the other side. He's becoming that scout for his team. So now they hang on there. ESJ is coming to the party. What is it? Did someone press the invite button to everyone? Because everyone is just coming in here.
Maybe because of a circle, which we're gonna see next. Because we do know bootcamp is still around there somewhere, but it seems that everybody have to go through bootcamp to making sure they got themselves into one direction, which is Hartin. Wadu got down on Bangle. Lorenzo got clipped quite a lot. Kaya is actually gatekeeping this one. And now Kaya is actually be the god of this area, this angle. ESG coming charging in between. I canceled out that Nate cooking just now, and he will charge in with AKM, trying to fight into the smoke there, hoping he's gonna get some silhouette going on. And now they're trying to crawl in. And go against the Muru. Kaya knocked down. It's Vanity, the power gamer of female, coming in, and that Lorenzo knocked down as well with that Nate coming in out of nowhere. Superon does have to make a play now. ESG trying to be the third party sweeping everybody else up their feet, and it's none of the Steelhearts getting none then H2O be seeing this game anymore. We're down to 14 teams, but there you go. ESG rushing in from the sides here. Pamburu already switched from Micro Uzi to a Molotov, tossing it out.
Oh, now it's fourth party in by ESG coming on the side of Steelheart Esports. Superland now we need to revive the team, but then again the opponents are just in front of the pre-spray does go on. Lorenzo will be sent back to the lobby. Ideal as well, and looks like that fight ESG is dominating this, taking out Vanity, and they will, oh man, fourth party in. Wow, great play by ESG, coming in at the right time at the right moment.
Timing is always the key in this game. I mean, the key in this tournament. Hartin will be occupied by Team NoRecoil for now. They will make sure everybody stays out of it. Attacking off Simbi, he has been going on for a couple of taps. He's the last game, it was right perfect on point. But now he kind of whiffed it a lot, maybe because of the recoil, kind of hard to actually control that barrel. Well, Bapak they are on the move, going in with a motorbike straight away, charging themselves into a different compound. They know they are wasting way too much time and kind of exposed on the shorelines there. Back into the house they go, taking a little bit of covers to just reset everything else.
Now Bapak looks like they are down to 3 team members. Now moving over to last survivor, Jaeger is in front, being the scout for Impunity this time. That sends out that someone is on the opposite side of the building here. And now last survivor with 3 team members, they continue to loot, but they will not approach the side of Impunity. The smokes does go out for the side of PUBG just to be sure that in case any prying eyes onto their side, but it looks like they will have a free path away from this compound. Now Jaeger continue to look on just to be sure that if they do come to their side, but nope, it will not happen. And now just look at this circle, the bridge. Just look at the bottom bridge. Every Unbeatable, they are bridge camping there, and on the top bridge, Team NoRecoil is waiting across that bridge. Yoodo gang is not too far away as well. Resurgence will have a tough time crossing through.
That's kind of true. Resurgence, they crossing because some of them are just hovering around there. Same goes for Bapak here, because we have no clue where the circle might end up. Sometimes the circle is really unpredictable, no matter how far you can calculate it. You just sometimes they want to mess you up with just go down south all the way for the circle. Sometimes just in the middle. While Geek fam holding their land on that side, Expert MY with ESG on the side of the mainland. The small ones are a little bit on the south of that bridge. FV just around Camp Alpha outskirts. On top of Camp Alpha, we have Impunity. Last survivor, not Bew Bew, it's Pew Pew. I'd say around there as well. A little bit on the left side of the map, we do see on the small island as well is Bosskurr with Taylor and Mozart there. Team NoRecoil right back in the middle of Hartin and Yoodo gang slowly creeping in. We're looking at EVOS, VIP, Resurgence, Yoodo gang, and Team NoRecoil. Like it or not, they will be forced to take up the fight if they want the dominance over that area.
I know there are a couple of viewers out there got a little bit confused the moment we mentioned Pew Pew. Sometimes they heard Bew Bew here, but no, it's two different players here. And now the circle will continue to have a good amount of water now. The circle will likely be on the Hatin Island, but of course, there's a small possibility that it will be on the bigger peninsula. So anything can still happen there because of the RNG, but nothing better than this RNG right here is these two teams, Impunity versus Last Survivor. Jaeger as well as Good Jelly, they need to fend off against three team members. Impunity, they only have two team members left, while the side of Last Survivor, they still have three team members. So numbers is on their side. They will make the siege now onto the side of Impunity. Jaeger just behind this structure, one going up, one from the down, and now Jaeger with the pre-fire, now holding his position. He will continue to pre-fire on, but then again, they will be sieged by the side of Pew Pew and Team Pew Pew now managed to knock down Jaeger. It looks like Jaeger has been gone out and Good Jelly as well. Impunity, 13th place in this round, sent back to the lobby.
Obliterated completely for Impunity. They have a good run. They had a good run before with quite a decent number of kill volume, one of the highest so far. But back to Last Survivor, we do know they are living up to their name these days. Ziggs holding this one out, while the rest of Cam Alpha is kind of silent and really peaceful for now. Bosskurr will force into the swimming. Just go on and swim. You don't have H2O, but we have Bosskurr to swim this time. EVOS VIP, on the other hand, already trying to get themselves into a retreat because there's too much teams that are holding on to that compound already. They know the moment they came in late, they will be gatekeep. So instead of fighting head on, I think they take another alternative, which is just play a little bit safe this time.
Yeah, these teams, they still need those precious points. So taking unnecessary fights is not a good idea indeed. So just hang off of precious points at this point. Plus, it's still 12 teams, so anything can happen. Now, Geek fam looks like they choose to take a stroll down the sea area using this area that less people will take this route. So they will make themselves into the circle pretty soon. But look at this. Ahead of them is Bosskurr. So Bosskurr could be on the land at this point.
Oh no, it's not. They are swimming. I so Mozart and Balance, he will get round down there. He will get round down by the boat. They missed it. They missed it. They didn't see that. Oh my goodness me, that was really close. But Peleg is on the shoreline. This is bad news coming up from the shoreline. Say Geek just arrived, landed themselves on land. But FV waited that one out, return back damage there. They will fail to gatekeep this shoreline here for FV. Unbeatable Geek fam already marching, tromping, and making sure they take over this place just by themselves. Now, already scouted on the left and on the right side. They are getting this surrounded. Last Survivor managed to get on FV Grim on the other side. They are sandwiched between Last Survivor and Geek fam. FV has no way out.
Oh, Evina Akido now. He only has this small ledge to himself, but it's not going to be easy for him. The Molotov does go out onto the side of the smokes, but that's all he can do. Now he needs to retreat back to his team where there's still 12 team members. They are all in the circle at this point, but Geek fam will need to make a move for it because the circle will close in really, really soon. Kid tosses out the grenade onto the side of Geek fam, but oh, wow! Amazing clip indeed onto the side of 4-2. Oh, he's been knocked down. Finish out by Akido. That's a good play indeed. Great teamwork there by the two team members of FV Unbeatable. Now, Ainauki is a little bit low there, and just look at it. The circle will close in right now, right this moment, and we will see the circle somewhere in the middle. Lesser water at this point, 80% of land, so it's still pretty much okay. Damroot is still continuing to pursue onto FV. QB behind him now is 3 against team members of FV. Ainauki now prepping up the grenade, trying to toss it out to the side, and the goes out, but will connect? Nope, it will not connect. Damroot now looks like he's down to quarter life now. Great, do connect 50-50 there. They need to revive one team member, but it's not gonna be easy. And Damroot looks like backstab there by Ziggs, managed to get the knockout to Damroot, and now QB is in trouble. Revive will go off, not much option. The smoke will go off, but FB they will continue to siege and they will finish off this time. But no QB, still hang on to this. Managed to get the knockdown onto one, and now Kid from the other side is far from the action. They will continue to wait there, but looks like Geek fam is done for this round.
Oh, pew pew. Resurgence Wookie taken down on the EVOS with that grenade. Wow, this seems like the kill fit is going really busy for now. Pew Pew trying to get on Kit. He's on that Vespa, running away. Wee, not a problem in the world. There you go. He's having a great time on that Vespa. But Kit will not be let it go by Pew Pew there. Apparently Ziggs found him out. And now Check will advance towards Bapak. Our axes are going to go at Bapak. Here. Try to clutch with the micro Uzi. Needs to reload. Switch it down to M416. Happy take one now. More. That was a really fast swap coming up from Axis MP. Totally a different person. Way back on week 1. Axis going strong this round.
Wow, Axis. Chick, now he's becoming the hero for his team, really. They've been oh my goodness, Voki with that one grenade. 1 for 2. Oh my goodness, and now Haikol and Kuza is crawling on their knees. Not sure where the other team members of EVOS are, but not going to look good for EVOS VIP if they bow out at 10th place. They are going to lose 2 team members, though. Voki finishing off, trying to be sure if the other team members of EVOS VIP is around. But looks like Voki now taking a couple of damage, a long range shot from somewhere, probably from Yoodo gang. And now Y2K is around. Putra managed to survive this onslaught, being the last team member for EVOS VIP.
Oh, it's really close to wiping now. Obliteration is what they have to avoid themselves from on for EVOS VIP. Putra, everything is down on, but he can go fishing. It was right on top of his crosshair. He didn't just whiff that one out. Didn't even sniff their presence. Oh, if only they pop their heads on Axis MP, it will be a really hot moment for them to swing over to the other shores across them. Stewart already waiting a gatekeep on that cliff just now. While Yoodo gang having this side of them bridge camping for now. They are hovering around this quiet for some time. Resurgence are moving over and migrating themselves into the small land on the west side of that Camp Alpha.
Looks like Yoodo gang, they are hanging on to the tactical position at this point. This is okay for them because it is a bridge, so they can bridge can now tap onto Small Boy. Small Boy now doesn't know where that's coming from. It's going to be tough to find out where Drags is. Small Boy goes for the crawl. He is low at this moment. Voki now going to be difficult for him, but then again, they are in the circle, so no rush for them to get in. Putra finishing off Chick, but looks like it looks like Axis MPX, they are falling apart a little bit. Appy is still alive though, and VIP Putra, last team member for EVOS VIP, still hanging on to this with all level 3 equipment.
Oh, is it enough just for the equipment? Because they are taking the blue. Nobody seems to be in that circle. And FV already make a move here. We're talking about ESG coming up behind with Bota kind of far from them. Can he catch up from the rest of the team here? Axis MP will have to struggle going through so many teams just to go into the same direction for everybody else. This is what I despise this circle. It's just a one direction circle we're talking about, and everybody will force themselves squeezing into that last minute safe zone as possible as soon as they can. Agahe running around that bridge area. The same goes for Axis and Appy is actually just making sure nobody can sense his presence. But I think Simbi is overstaying himself too much. He kind of knows what's going around there.
Appy now, not sure how he's going to get out of this. Maybe a swim. It feels difficult to actually climb out of this, so maybe a swim will be the next option because he is still outside of the circle, though there is a little bit of water that covers within the circle, so he may want to use that to hang on to position points. Team NoRecoil now relocating themselves into the circle, but that also means that they will meet other teams here. Yoodo gang is just across them as well as Resurgence at the same time, so now we may see these big teams all meet up with each other real soon.
That's kind of true. Hopefully, they don't overstay themselves too much because it's not going to benefit either of this team who's playing outside of circle. We're talking about the blue closing in as phase 4. You know how much HP it takes every single time, every single second. They are actually tanking the blue, and the moment they try to march right in, already so many teams gatekeep themselves around the rim of that circle. Resurgence going have a war towards Team NoRecoil, but I think the winning point here and the winning team will be Yoodo gang, who happens will eventually butt in and taking the advantage on their side.
And now FV Unbeatable, they still have 3 team members though. ESG is closing in on them. And now moving over to Team NoRecoil, the shot do go out on the side of Volky. And now Cindy is been knocked down. But then again, cover fire does come from Stewart. But again, looks like Cindy will be taken out by Volky entirely. Stewart is not in a good position now. Stewart will be knocked down. 2 team members left for the side of Team NoRecoil. Insomnus as well. Agahe is the only one left. So it's not going to be easy for him to help his teammates because it's all out in the open. And now Resurgence, small boy, he is still out there trying to crawl himself into a safer position. Pamburu will pop out the first aid kit, and Aga managed to revive up Stewart 9K. Stewart 9K still playing in this game.
Oh, God had been charged right in from the back. Still, it's really last tick of his health here. Y2K, if only he moved a little bit more to the left, he will already land that shots on none of the team. Walking with the micro Uzi straight in the face there, taking Aga not smiling anymore. There's no more hair in that sentence except for Aga now on the ground. And now ESG Pamburu taking down on FV Akido, still with 9K with a whole scope only. Try to drink the energy drink as fast as he can jog in because the nade chopping off a lot of his HP. Y2K trying to get around, working around these containers. There's so many obliterated views here. It's so hard to get the lander visions on. Pamburu getting down on Akido, and this is not an easy place to play with. And they are still not in the circle, and the blue will close in right now as we speak.
Now the blue will close in, but the teams will close in each other as well. The shot will not connect on the side of Kid. Kid now still survives, but again, Bravo, the jump shot, not good enough because he does have very little life. Very little thing that he can do. Bravo will now continue to heal up himself. Still at 9K, still hanging out for his team there, but now the great migration will happen. All teams will be pressured on by the 5th blue circle, which will pose a significant amount of damage. Expert MY may see Stewart 9K on the other side. Now Stewart is hesitant to move on, but they will finish off Stewart, and now looks like Team NoRecoil has been sent back to the lobby entirely.
The lobby is not a place that you want to be right now because you don't have that much game life. But look at that spray coming. Jumper, beautiful on-point spray there, clipping out Saint quite a lot, straight on the ground there. Jumper, I am the rest of you again. This is what I've said. The moment they try to charge in, you will be known of this team. Fredo, that's a long distance shot coming out, cleaning that one out for Romeo. Saint is gone down as well. Expert and White will be resting back in the lobby with the rest of the teams that are not making it out for the top 5 here. We're talking about 5 teams last, and now as Yoodo get holding to the circle again. Will they finally get another chicken for today? Or it's going to be a back-to-back one axis, and P is around the ESG as well. PIP just playing a healing game at this point, and Jumper spraying it out. Y2K knocked down. Resurgence Vogue trying to visualization on Jumper, but Jumper keep jumping, living up to his name, takes whatever he can out. And that's nice training out of Jumper, keeping them at bay, not advancing so far.
Oh, Yoodo gang now, they are in a good position. They are in the circle. They have structure to their advantage as well. So as compared to anywhere else in the circle, they're in prime position. Jumper there, taking a couple of shots there from the side of RSG. But then, Jumper knocked down outside. Hopefully he can crawl back in because now his teammates will need to revive him up. The circle is closing in at this moment as we speak. ESG just watching the action from afar. RSG playing by the edge of the circle. They need to move right now. But the moment they move, they will be exposing themselves, so it's going to be a 50-50 bet here. But then again, I'm not sure if they do have smokes right now. Energy drink will be popped out by the side of Volky, but it's just too painful. This circle is just too much. And then Volky getting the revenge for his teammates. Y2K now tanking a lot of damage, just managed to move into the circle. But then again, how long can he last right there? Y2K have been taken out by Fredo, and will be finished off by Jumper. And there you go, Jumper getting his revenge.
Oh my goodness me, Resurgence will just sit this one out. There's no way they are jumping themselves into the circle, down to 2 teams. ESG versus Yoodo gang again, the one and only. Can they clutch this one out? Because the circle is favoring ESG at the moment, and they are slowly advancing and coping to this circle, playing with it. ESG Bravo already popped the smoke there. So many smokes being popped in between. So they can just silhouette covering most of it. ESG Bravo got clipped quite a lot. Coming out again. Yoodo gang, my goodness. One of the most magnificent chicken dinner again. This team is unstoppable as it is.
Wow, it's no longer the one and only, it's now the two and only Yoodo Gang back to back chicken dinners. Congratulations to Yoodo Gang. I believe right now they are on 11 chicken dinners so far in this tournament, and they still have one more day to play. Congratulations, Yoodo Gang. They played it smartly, tactically, and their ending was just so good. They had that rotation, they had the covering of each angle in that house that they had structured a little bit there. It was amazing play by Yoodo Gang. Great play indeed, well deserving of a chicken dinner.
And it's raining cats and dogs. Sorry if you guys can hear it in my mic.
I can hear that.
Yeah, sorry for that. It's really
Mother
heavy.
Nature doing her job.
Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, speaking of which, I can see, even though you're the gang, that they can comfortably just sit back and chillax, looking at all the other team fighting while they go to grand finals. They just have to put more commitments, more discipline, and putting more plays in the last couple of days here. They are widening up the gap. At the same time, I have a feeling they're trying to make a statement. Who is actually the best team? Which team is actually the best team playing out throughout the league here? They are fighting against Team Secret and their Brotherhood, Bapak are there as well. So they are, these four teams are actually trying to snatch away that title during the 3 weeks league instead of waiting for the grand finals, you know, playing the mind games.
True. I'll be interested to see if Yoodo Gang by now actually, how close are they to overtaking Team Secret for the top spot? I'll be interested to see, but of course we'll need to know the official one by the end of the week, which is after tomorrow, which is tomorrow's end of the day. So hang on for the official one, ladies and gentlemen. But well, really good play by Yoodo Gang again. Tactical play. We don't see them during the early stages of the game, but we see the later stages of the game. Well, they came out at the right time, at the right moment. If anyone wants to call this like, oh, they're being camper and all that, well, they got the chicken dinner. So to me, there's no argument about that. It's all about being tactical, taking the fights where you can, and don't take the fights where you can't. So there goes. That's what's most important for Yoodo Gang, and they played out real well.
Whatever it takes to win, which means that you have to put whatever strategy that works best for the team. It's all down to what's best for the team. It doesn't matter if you go for camping, it doesn't matter if you go for kills. As long as you can put out a big statement, yes, my team is the best in Malaysia. Whatever strategy we're using, that's works for us, and nothing else matters other than that. So yup, you can say whatever you want to say, but those plays that they have just now, it's not as easy as it seems. But before that, we're gonna jump into the highlight and relive the moment in case you guys missed the second chicken dinner back to back by Yoodo Gang, the one and only.
The one and only indeed. But before we go to the one and only, of course, we must relive our moment here where we try to fend off Bosskurr. Maybe get those 2 kills there quite early on as well. And this is where, unfortunately, Bosskurr, one of the earlier teams, to suffer a lot. And now this is where the party happens. Again, round 2 between Dingoz and H2O. H2O became H2, yes! Until they got third party in by Steelheart Esports here. We do see here the siege of Steelheart to us, and then there has to be a 4th party in by ESG coming in and wiping everyone out. He just came in at the right moment at the right time. It was just one taking over each other.
And it's all about timing, but Impunity, they almost had it, but last survival just now. This is savage and just brutal all the way. Geek fam, they missed one for Bosskurr wave. Alex will be taken down instead of Mozart just now. Geek fam here, they kind of sandwich every how did they disappear in the last minute? I couldn't see where did they happen, what happened here. All these 3 teams didn't make it for the last circle because they overstayed themselves way too much, got clipped by the blue zone. That's the thing, you want to see your position first before you take a fight, because you know if you are actually way too into the zone, way too much into the blue zone, and you're already late into the party, that's where you know it will be a crash for the whole team there.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we got a good look at FV's ending though, but well, a lot of focus here was on Team NoRecoil at this point. They were falling apart because they were sieged by Resurgence, still at 90. Again, I think they bowed out at 10th place. Not too good for Team NoRecoil. One of the teams who could use a couple more a couple more points on the board to secure themselves. And now just look at this. Yoodo now showing themselves. Just need to fend off everyone who tried to come in. They do have the circle on their side. A little bit of structure as we can see on the map right now. So it's all on Yoodo's favor again. Jumper getting knocked on, but it's okay. They have their structure. They have those walls. They revive. They continue on the defense.
Now Jumper and the rest of the down to ESG here. They had the circle. They've been hogging on to that with ESG, but they just don't have enough time to reset themselves, and that cost them a whole. Just slipped through their fingers for that chicken in, but back to back again. Yoodo gang now change the position with Axis and PX. 66 points for them, 22 kills, but Axis still have a lot of kills on their side. 25 for now, 63 points, just 3 points difference there. While ESG Gaming with 49 points, kind of a big gap in between second and third placement. 21 kills, and Geek MY got themselves 14 kills with 47 points.
Followed by Last Survivor R2K with 19 kills, 41 points. Team NoRecoil 16 kills, 41 points. Bapak Esports 12 kills, 40 points. XPERT MY Esports 16 kills, 37 points. And looks like the Singaporean teams are no longer on page 1 for now. But Axis and PX, although without a single chicken dinner, still managed to give pressure onto Yoodo gang for that first place with just a difference of 3 points. That's how aggressive they'll be playing in this round. So that's looking good for Axis. If they continue on, they could buy themselves a ticket into the grand finals.
And then jumping to page 2, Impunity, 20 kills. They already racked out up to 20. Just positioning problem here on their side. EVOS VIP on the top 10, 36 points. Same goes for Impunity. They're on 9th place. 12 kills. We're going down for Resurgence here. 15 kills, 35 points. Still hard to Esport. 8 kills, but 20 points, playing more into positioning. Hesho racked them up a bit, challenging a lot of teams, but 11 kills there, 15 points. Same goes for Unbeatable at 14th place, 15 points, with 8 kills in total. Bosskurr on 3 kills, 14 points. Last but not least, what happened to Dingoz, man? It's the last 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row now. Not even, like, just 3 kills, maybe just 1 kill each of the game that we played before. And apparently they have been always in the 16th place the whole day today.
Yeah, so far not budging on from the 16th place, but well, that restart really didn't favor them. But just look at this overall match. There's ESG, Superland 11 kills, Volky just behind, 1 difference with 10 kills, Appy with 9 kills. Vex for Impunity still 9 kills, Ziggs with 9 kills. Impunity again for 3 games in a row, making it on to the overall match stats. That is again, they are breaking records for themselves in this tournament. Great play by Impunity.
Oh man, if only they keep up with if this happened during week 2, I swear they can actually squeeze themselves in the grand finals. But too bad, it's really too late. The moment they realize they make it to this much, but I hope they, get the experience of this and make sure that for the next season we'll always have next season. That's the beauty about esports and PUBG Mobile. And next season, hopefully we can see more coming out for these Singaporean teams. And can they keep up? That's a bigger question, because they already got the idea how they should be in a tournament for the final week here. So it's not really all bad.
Talking about next season, one thing struck my thought recently is that, hey, maybe we can include Brunei in the next season, right?
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool. Like now we have like in our region at least all of them covered. Like we want Brunei, in as well.
We want Brunei. That would be cool. Yeah, but we're gonna have to wait and see, because then I don't know. I do want to see Bruneians. And yeah, to see if they can actually. I've heard a lot of good Brunei players. I've heard a lot of good Brunei players, but they just don't have the opportunity to play against us or with us or even in the tournament yet. So maybe in the future. Yep. So any last words here, Cloud?
Well, looks like we can see every Unbeatable. My eyes are on you. What are you going to do next 2 games? Because these are your last 2 games and you are done for this league.
Man, kind of tough call for them, but EVOS at the same time, they cannot be like this. They cannot be
no.
average. They need to work something out. Last 2 games, guys. But then they still have. Do they still have tomorrow? I don't.
EVOS has tomorrow, so they're still okay.
So
Every
the only
Unbeatable, yeah, they are more in the
danger zone.
Yeah, in the danger zone. That's right.
Kind of critical for them. Seems like it. They need something out, or they will put out grand finals, which gonna be announced soon. Be aware, be alert, and we're gonna have something going on. But before that, yep, it was a nice back-to-back Yoodo gang. We have more action to see. Game number 5 after this is one of the biggest map there is. Stay tuned with us. Don't go anywhere. Maybe just toilet, but be sure to stay with us.
Hello, saya Naki dari tim Geek Fam.
Hello, nama saya Mamparang daripada tim Yoodo Gang.
Saya Bosskurr daripada Bigetron.
大家好，我是 Team NoRecoil 的 Stone IK。
Hello, I'm Kuza from VIP Squad.
Saya Han X daripada tim Bosskurr.
Ya, saya Emi Muhammad.
Hi guys, I'm Chuchu Gaming.
Hello guys, saya Secret Go.
Hi, saya J Hunter.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the PMPL. My name's Contra and I am the caster as well as the operations manager for Resurgence. So as you all know that there is a virus spreading around which is the COVID-19. So here are some tips to stay safe during this critical moments.
So langkah yang pertama, korang kena basuh tangan selama 20 saat menggunakan air dan sabun.
Langkah kedua adalah menggunakan hand sanitizer bila anda tidak dapat membasuh tangan.
若没能洗手，可以使用含有酒精成分的消毒剂来洗手。
Nombor 3, elakkan memegang mata, hidung dan mulut korang ketika tangan korang kotor.
Jika batuk dan bersin, tutup mulut dan hidung menggunakan tisu.
Pakai mask jika anda pergi keluar ataupun anda pergi ke tempat yang ramai orang. Jika anda tidak pakai, sememangnya sangat-sangat berbahaya.
Avoid crowded areas and taking public transportation.
Okey, tips dia adalah korang kena minum air, kerap minum air dan makan vitamin dan bersenam setiap hari untuk menguatkan stamina badan.
Jikalau anda pada batuk ataupun bersin, jangan lupa untuk tutup bahagian hidung dan mulut anda supaya orang lain tidak mendapatkan virus tersebut.
Jika anda mengalami demam atau apa-apa kesakitan atau apa-apa jenis kelemahan, pastikan anda berjumpa dengan doktor dengan segera ataupun pakar perubatan. Bermula dengan saya dan juga korang, kita perlu bekerjasama untuk mengelakkan dan menghapuskan virus corona ini ataupun dikenali sebagai COVID-19.
Yakuza ni dia kalau personality dia garang lah dalam game, dia garang.
Hello guys, alright. Kami dari EVOS VIP dari tim Malaysia. Saya Kuza captain dalam tim ni. Dan juga
Saya Api as a support. Saya Aikan ataupun Aikun sebagai Proyecto. Saya Reza sebagai sniper dalam tim. Saya Putra, role saya dalam game merupakan supporter. Dan saya merupakan seorang sub.
Alright, kami saja baru dapat sponsor daripada EVOS. So kami berbincang untuk bercollaboration dalam tim Esport. So that's why nama tim kami terjadinya EVOS VIP sekarang. So dari situlah tim kami create baru. So Kuza still lagi VIP dalam tim ni, Haikul still lagi orang lama dalam EVOS VIP. So aku sebagai ropi lama, so macam Razo dengan Api, player baru kami dari EVOS VIP, dan juga Putra adalah sub player kami. Putra yang terpilih PL, okay, kita cakap pasal training lah. Kalau macam training, kami starting pukul 8 malam sampai 2-3 pagi macam tu. So everyday lah kita orang buat benda sama. Biasa kalau kita orang nak take rest, cuti, satu hari lah, kita orang cuti. Rasa sangat tak sabar. Alright, kenapa kami rasa tak sabar? Sebab kami nak tengok gameplay baru dari Malaysia dan tim-tim baru dari Malaysia. Sebab apa yang kita nampak sekarang, tim-tim Malaysia sekarang, semua tim Malaysia lah strong lah, maksudnya gameplay tu dah nampak berlain. Nak ikutkan dengan season lepas tu memang lain. So benda tu lah membuatkan kami rasa tak sabar untuk tunggu start PMPL. Razul macam mana perasaan PMPL? Kenapa? Nervous. Kenapa sebut nervous? Akal macam mana? Rasa teruja. Rasa happy lah. Sebab kami di-invite oleh Tencent. Brotherhood. Bagi Kuza lah, bagi tim kami rasanya EVOS, Bigetron Malaysia. Right. Reason kenapa kami pilih Bigetron sebab dia punya coach dia Boyka. Boyka tu dia semua tahu pengalaman Boyka dengan tim Malaysia dan tim Indonesia. Dia pernah jadi coach untuk BTRA Indonesia. So mungkin dia dapat tahu sedikit dari juara dunia kita, Bigetron. So that's all lah. Kita rasa Bigetron. Kalau macam tim sekarang ni, EVOS FP ni, chemistry kami so far so good. So tak ada masalah apa-apa. Tak ada rasa macam salah faham ke ataupun pergaduhan apa-apa ke. Sekarang still okey lah, alhamdulillah. Mati pengawal. Okay, Afiq, dia biasa Afiq dia yang tewas sebab dia jaga backstep. Dia jaga enemy dari belakang. So kami bertiga akan fokus depan dan Afiq ni akan ulang-ulang tengok belakang. So biasa bila kami di sandwich ataupun kami di tengah-tengah, so belakang lah yang kontrol keadaan, bagi tahu. That's why dia mati awal. Motivate team, maksudnya bagi semangat macam tu. Biasa Kuza yang akan bagi semangat kat orang, jangan koyak, mental tu kena kuat. Dan juga kalau kadang Kuza tak cukup tangan, maksudnya tak terkata. Kadang-kadang awet yang belakang jaga yang marshal tu. Awet belakang yang marshal tu yang bagi semangat kita orang. So kalau boleh nanti PMPL Kuza nak yang belakang jaga tu awet lah. So dia boleh bukan laki lah jaga, biar awet. Kalau boleh amoy lah. So bagi semangat. Isu-isu cabaran. Okey, untuk Kuza sebagai Kuza ada dua kerja Kuza buat. Semua orang tahu Kuza sebagai seorang streamer. So streamer sebulan Kuza kena cukupkan haus untuk genapkan untuk gaji Kuza dan juga professional player. Kuza main tournament sebab achievement. So Kuza buat benda dasar. Itulah cabaran bagi Kuza. Kalau macam Razul dan Haikal dia still lagi college belajar, maksudnya belum habis. Itu je lah. So Kuza suka benda untuk Apik dia kerja lagi. So dia buat dua kerja. Petang balik training sampai malam. So, macam Putra sekarang tak ada buat apa. So dia full time lah. Nak cakap pada tim lain, right. Kami je cakap kalau boleh cukup tidur, get some rest. Dan kalau rasa tak nak kena geletek atau menggeli-geli dengan kami, jemput datang tempat kami. Okey, Ibu Happy ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kerana support kami dan teruskan support. Thank you so much for your support. Alright, aku nak cakap pada fan-fan kami, teruskan support, majulah Esport untuk Malaysia.
Dan sekarang ini masih lagi bertahan. Tim NoRecoil akhirnya disingkirkan di tempat yang ke-14. IMP Jaga berhadapan dengan pasukan H2O. Singapura menentang Singapura akhirnya. Sing marah panjang dan mencari dengan memegang Uzi saat ini. Sing sedang menunggu berada di tingkat tersebut. Tembakan tersebut terkena. Bapak Sing sekarang ini berbagi 20% saja.
Ini yang ditunggu-tunggu. Sekali lagi pertemuan mereka tetapi sangat tersambut.
Net berada begitu relax sekali, begitu selamba dalam rumah. Mereka tak perlu apa-apa, mereka tunggu kelepaskan kali ratakan. Balingan daripada view. Adakah takkan mengenal?
Satu telah pun jatuh. Impact masih lagi ada. Naif telah bergerak ke hadapan. Lasir untuk pemain lawannya. Tetapi ada boleh lihat dua telah dijatuhkan. Dan mungkinkah pasukan Divinity tidak akan mampu untuk mendapatkan pihak BTR?
Ya, satu cukuplah, dua cukuplah. Tak payahlah banyak-banyak sangat. Satu balingan.
Bergerak menggunakan Uzi dengan baik tetapi
Resurgence sekarang ini duduk di kawasan ini pula yang sudah pun ditunggu. Adakah BTR ataupun Resurgence bakal dijatuhkan? Dapat satu sekarang ini. Bokeh menghabiskan secara langsung. Masih lagi tercari-cari di manakah? Y2K pula dapat BTR Zuli. Di manakah seorang lagi pasukan BTR sekarang ini? Masih lagi dicari. Pada masa yang sama. Cuba diangkat.
Dan keluar. Dan itu dia.
our name lit up in lights. We are the new kings. This is our time to shine. Set it off like dynamite.
Assalamualaikum, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to PUBG Mobile Professional League 2024 Malaysian and Singapore. We are brought to you by none other than Tencent Geek, PUBG Corporation, Lightspeed and Quantum Studio, and you're watching on Facebook Gaming Live. This is Choo Choo and Dad is throwing it out to Cloud. Yeah.
They get the direction right, like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Accepting that from her, from the other side of the
Accepting
world?
what?
No, the other side. Accepting your energy, channeling your energy.
There you go. I'm taking that energy back.
There you go. Well, we have been like 3 weeks now that the PMPL has been going through. And of course, we have seen a lot of great plays throughout these 3 weeks. I'm sure everyone would have in their mind like, oh, that favorite moment that they have that they want to relive again, right? Like I'm sure your favorite team that did that clutch play or that long range shot, you all have that in your mind.
Yeah, it's like, oh, remember that when they shoot, or remember the car flip since day one of Yoodo promo baby. Yeah, I remember that one. But
Yeah, did you ever think for car flips?
Yeah, and it was really bad timing, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh
There's
yeah,
no
but
way things get worse than that. But look at that, Yoodo gang, the first team to get themselves 12 chicken dinner. The only team right now, because Secret got himself at 11, but Yoodo gang, they got at 12 chicken dinner. There's a lot of stats coming out.
oh yeah, they're 12 and we have 2 more games to play, of course. And both teams, both Team Secret and also Yoodo gang will be playing together tomorrow. So it will be again the battle of fan service. Which group of fans can banter out against each other to get that who has the most chicken dinners, of course. But check this out, this winning rate 35.3%. that is amazing also. I'm sure besides all these great stats that come out, there have been a lot of amazing plays as well from Yoodo gang.
I do love the, if I remember, their duos is the one that I love the most. You know, I like it when they play like tag team. But one of the thing that I remember is Team Secrets. Remember when Mato is holding Yuhai's hand climbing up that hill?
Oh yeah, that one. That's like a big brother, little brother moment, right?
There's a lot of family bonding in between that. But just in case we have a little bit of flashing back to our memories about the top games or top plays that we had throughout this week.
Yeah, so of course all of you, because we're going to show that next, so maybe now you can start to remember like, okay, will my one make it in there, because it's just nice to relive those moments, right? Those amazing plays by these players. Then there is a lot of, I can call it the next level player. If KBC Sensei was here, that's his tagline, right? The next level play. It's just amazing what these guys can do. Sometimes it just goes, we all like when we watch it like, oh, you get those moments. Yeah,
you have to remember the Voki one.
Oh yeah, the Voki one. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I wonder if we'll make it to the top 5.
That must be the top. I'm proud that will be the top one, because that is one of the next level play I've seen so far, and there's no way so far there's no play that can overcome that yet. I'm sorry to say, but that's my top so far. That's the top that I can get.
Yeah, even Iron Pro tried to do that just now, but then again, it's just not the same. It did not connect as nice as Voki's one. But again, Voki's one is amazing play. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, here you are, your top 5 highlights. There you go.
Mana paling sukar?
Resurgence menuju ke hadapan dan ini tempat yang dataran lagi.
Wow!
Dia tengah belakang dia tembak satu. Yang kedua dikasih Small Boy. Begitu hampir, tapi Small Boy akan diratakan oleh BTR.
Sekalipun dibandingkan dengan Vector.
Kita bakal lepaskan Marcel sedikit rendah, tapi tak pun di knock. Target akan di atas ke arah atas, dia kasih impact. Oh, dua-dua orang itu diturunkan nyawa dengan setengah tinggi oleh impact, dan sekarang dia jumpa balik satu grenade depan, cuba menjadi Voki dengan trade. Impact tembak, impact belum lagi mati. Dia turun ke bawah. Lepas langsung dia kasih nampak target ditembak, tapi tiada backup, maka Dingoz akan mendapat lagi satu kill dan
Walau Ranta terus.
Cantik lah tembakan daripada Nook. Cantik macam bunga di situ daripada Nook. Tapi dia answer
untuk mencari pasukan FV Juggernaut. Mereka memang pusing kau-kau ke atas untuk mengepung pasukan FV kerana mereka tahu sekarang ni fair fight 3 lawan 3. Dapat Juggernaut balingan boom terkena sedikit. Evergreen mungkin akan mengalami sedikit masalah ketika ini kerana 3 orang masuk ke dalam. Okey, tapi pasukan FV Unbeatable juga telah pun datang kena satu serangan balas tembakan daripada Akido. Juggernaut dijatuhkan.
Impact akan masuk. Dia ada satu M4. Dia dicari dekat sini. Impact mengambil damage satu. Dia masih lepaskan tembakan. Sudah cuba datang tapi Akido berjaya di situ. Kotak hijau keluar maka tim Divinity sudah pulang ke lobby. Tetapi Samti sempat menjatuhkan Jojo semula dekat sini. Masih lagi ada seorang dekat situ untuk MRA. Bapak sudah pun dikeluarkan di sini oleh Matoy mungkin. MRA juga sekarang dibunuh oleh Dingoz. 6 tim masih lagi ada dalam game kita waktu ini.
Ya, dan tak banyak sebenarnya yang berada dalam circle. Ada 3 tim dalam circle, 3 lagi ada di luar. MRE dan juga FV sekarang ni akan bermain konservatif. Mereka mungkin nak tank sedikit circle ini baru mereka masuk. Tetapi gila lah Matoy positioning berkualiti tinggi di sini. Dia membuat rotation yang begitu jauh untuk dia dapatkan Bapak terkeluar secara langsung. 2 pasukan terkeluar, FV dan juga Bapak pada waktu yang lebih kurang sama.
10 player maka tak dapat lah. Tapi kat sini kita nampak pergerakan daripada Impunity tadi tak menjadi kerana dah mati dah beberapa player ni. Pasal tu keluar terus Impunity.
Ya, FV Unbeatable, eye shot balingan yang cantik lah. Kena lagi 2 je dia kena cari. Dan 2 di bahagian kanan dia tak perlu fikirkan terlalu banyak sangat. FV Grim 9 berjaya mendapatkan view walaupun tapi confirm tak dapat nak settlekan kerana mereka kena fikirkan masalah sendiri. 3 orang kena bom dengan eye shot. Dan Akido rata mungkin tak. Satu lagi hit. Itu dia.
There you go. Those are the top 5 there. The last one is really a good call because I shot wipe 1v3 that I really want to see that bogey for the last one, but yeah, it wasn't in the highlights so far. There you get the 5 spotlights of the week we saw just now. One of the best plays throughout the whole week for the final one, but we're down to game 5, which gonna be the second last game.
Yeah, it's gonna be the second last game for teams in Group B at least, and it will be back in Miramar. We'll be back to the Dust team. Just to remind everyone, earlier today, Bapak they got the chicken dinner for Miramar in a well played fight, I say, against Last Survivors. So will the same story happen again, or will someone else get a chicken dinner, or will Yoodo Gang break records by getting a 3rd chicken dinner in a row? So far, we haven't seen a 3rd we have seen 3 in a day by Team Secret, but we have not seen 3 in a row. The most we have seen 2 in a row by Bigetron as well as Last Survivor R2K, and technically Yoodo Gang got 2 in a row because of like the last game of the day before and the first game of the following day. So, well, but today is the real stretch.
I don't want to jinx them.
Okay. Before Yoodo Gang fans start to like, no, don't say our name.
If anything happens, it's on clap, guys. There is a no. Love me more. Don't despise Clap. I like and love him. So yeah, just drop your love all the way, okay? But we didn't jinx any of the team. But we're gonna have to wait and see. I have to also anticipate that because I'm really it piqued my interest to see how much more persistent do they have on the side of Yoodo Gang? Are they disciplined enough to get another one in their head there? Because it seems to be they are on a really brilliant streak. Back-to-back chicken dinner. That's a hard one to pull it up. But I have to give it all respect to Last Survivor. They are actually the first team to have the back-to-back bet in, I think it was week 1.
It was week 1 or so. The moment they got there, they keep on rolling. So that was their Kickstarter. And good thing that they got a Kickstarter early. So now just look at the overall standings. They are in a comfortable position towards the grand finals. Now, coming back to the teams who are in trouble. FV Unbeatable, you only have 2 more games. At least EVOS VIP, you still have other games, but this will be the next game. Ladies and gentlemen, Miramar, second last game of today, will be the next map. And here are your featured players, Manparang, Scrim, Painda, as well as QB.
And there you go. Everybody got themselves quite a number of kills. None of them having 0 chicken dinner on that, but nice number, double-digit chicken dinner on side of Yoodo gang. The first 2 take up to 12 there. We're looking at Secret closely just following them out behind, but look at that flight path. I love this one. I have a good feeling about this. It will be a centralized circle. I'm doing the best for everyone here, and that flight power ended up around Minas del Sur. Elasa will be dropped by FV, nonetheless Impunity as well. But I do want to see what the treatment will H2O go for it, or they will take up a challenge against another team. We are looking at they're going aggressive, full aggressive today.
Well, okay, my eyes are onto H2O as well. I'm trying to locate where they are, but looks like it's not towards water treatment. H2O, they may jump into somewhere else, and of course, come on, this map, a circle that favors me, it's really, really unlikely. But let's just see. What's confirmed is that these 2 teams heading at each other. Impunity and FV. Same drop point as start of earlier today, and we did know that Impunity wiped out FV in this compound. Now, FV, you don't want to drop points again, just like what happened earlier, but not good news because Captain Grim is knocked down at this moment. Impunity, they still have 4 team members, and Good Jelly, okay, trying to jump there, or okay, not sure what Good Jelly is trying to do.
Yeah, I don't think it fits.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Right, there you go.
The size doesn't seem to work well on that point, but 9 popping the smoke, trying to save his friend Grim there just across that road, but can he make out in the open because there's not much time for him. Impunity already hovering around there, and these smokes expose themselves of their position, and I think they have the visualization onto 9. They will take this fight out. And 9, this is the judgment call, running through the smoke there, kind of reveal himself a little bit because the smoke doesn't seem to connect straight into a bridge, but so far it's doing a-okay. With the micro Uzi already ready for 9, they do have a little bit more time. Akido is joining in as well.
Akido here just being that bodyguard just to make sure that no team members from Impunity do rush in. But check this out, talking about rushing in, Jazz looks like they have sight onto XPERT MY, and now looks like one has been knocked down there on the outer side. Jazz is closing in, but no helmet, no vest. This is playing very, very bravely. Romeo is up, Lord is up as well, and now Lord has been knocked down again by Kuza. Jazz will need to finish off only one more team member of XPERT MY. The rest of them are just too far to help. And now we do see here Romeo prepping out the grenade, going to toss it on to the other side. Going to be hard to connect this, but oh, okay, premature grenade. Exploded mid-air, not gonna hurt anyone.
Yeah, cooking it way too long there. Whoa, nice one! Straight knocked down. Kuza will be furious about that. Romeo kind of have a smirk on his face right now, really low. This by his time to get Lord back on his feet. At the same time, they are doing the same on the side of EVOS VIP there. Both of them are pretty low. Romeo needs to heal himself, which he has none. But Dylan, there's a nice covering coming up from the back there, making sure the team has supports. VIP, this is really just, oh my god, not going south so fast for them. Heiko is really in a bad spot. He's again playing just duo all the way with only a couple of members left. This is not doing great. Oh, I think he's the sole survivor there.
He is the sole survivor here, Heiko. Oh man, from having dominance in that location, almost getting it, but unfortunately, it just had to go south, as Chuchu mentioned. And now Heiko is all alone. There are still 16 teams here available, so Heiko will need to fend this off. Now he has no vehicles, running out in the open, not good for him. And now H2O, we already have confirmation. Nope, they are not at water treatment. They are across team Bosskurr. So we may see these teams face off against each other again. Another different drop point for H2O. This is a good move for them, I'd say.
And if H2O take down Bosskurr away, oh man, I can bet that Bosskurr will be really having that unhappy faces coming out from their room after this, because why they will deny the points of Bosskurr to gain more into that top 16. They are really close, that really, really close. We're talking about almost like 70% into the last standings of overall 16 there. But we're gonna have to wait and see, because H2 has been quite different and really revamped all the way, because the fact that they have been changing their playstyle quite tremendously, almost entirely a different team now. If you look back on day one or week one, totally
Oh,
different team.
absolutely. Oh, now look at this. Good looks like he's been down here. Vex is low as well. Good Jelly will need help from his teammates to be revived. Rectify will come into the rescue. Kindu on the other side have eyes. Oh no! And now the shots on the Good Jelly will be sent back to the lobby. Unfortunately, now they need to play with 3 team members against FV Unbeatable. Yeah, Vex is low as well. Jaeger will be the next one to be sent out back to the lobby. And now Kid on the other side. This may be revenge for FV Unbeatable on the side of Impunity. 9 is taking the high ground there, so they have all angles covered. It is 4 against 2. So now FV Unbeatable may just find what they want, which is sweet, sweet revenge.
Impunity. Just being Impunity.
If
Not much
only they
people.
played a bit more aggressive. Just now when they got that knock, they should rush in and finish it off.
Yeah, they have been hesitating a lot. Kid is being chipped down. Quite a lot of the spray coming out from Impunity there. They are just squeezing themselves in the container, but Kid got found out. Nice timing there coming out from Impunity to rectify, but there you go, they're being wiped out. The first team to be out here, FV pushing out their points with a total team wipe. Obliterated. Impunity will have to stay in the lobby, but 4 kills, 4 points there for FV. They need all the points that they can get.
It just reminds me of a couple of games before this, how Impunity played. They got the knock on. I remember it was an Erangel game against XPERT MY. They got the knock on 1 or 2 people, but then again, they never take advantage of their numbers. It's the same again right here. Where have your confidence gone? You had confidence all this while. Right now, suddenly that confidence is just gone in this game. You got that 1 knockdown. You should go and either finish off the job or just pressure and try to fight other team members of FV. Do the same as how Miramar was earlier today for you guys, but unfortunately that opportunity was not taken, and it's just sad for me to see that ending.
Yeah, they had it today. Like the first 3 games, they were playing really brilliant. I was surprised how they were performing. They're not to be the same team like they were back then. They're like having all this confidence coming up, smashing themselves after one team to another, wiping everybody out. But apparently for this game, they revert back to how they were before. Very conservative, very self-doubting, and kind of hesitant when it comes to make a move or make a judgment call there. If only they stick more into their guts, there will be a big difference. But back to H2O, which apparently changed himself entirely throughout the whole day today. Bosskurr are kind of being alert about their whereabouts of H2O. Retreat back a little bit, reposition themselves to making sure they have all angles covered, every directions be seen, because they don't want to be, surprised by all the mothers and fathers in the world coming up from behind.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. But Last Survivor, they are playing this tactically. Looks like they are hanging on to this position. Last Survivor, one of the teams that I'd say will be comfortable to the grand final, so they are pretty okay for now. Now, look at the circle. Looks like most teams are in the circle. The migration is happening for FV Unbeatable. Will they bump into Expert MY? Maybe, maybe not. But then again, Dylan is all alone though. So even if they bump into Dylan, well, Dylan won't take a fight at this point. Axis MPS making his way into the circle. Same goes for the one and only Yoodo gang. Will we see a tree and only Yoodo gang after this? And check this out. MK14 with a AR suppressor, and not sure if we have a ghillie suit here, but if there is, it will be good because it will be in the middle of a dusty map.
I don't think so. I have a feeling there's no ghillie in that, because it's quite a lot of stuff already dropping in that airdrop. It will be like Christmas coming out too early if there's a ghillie there as well. But Geek fam, can they get that crown back for the King of Miramar? They are a little bit slacking off here for this week. If you see their performance, this week is a little bit down for them, don't you think so?
Yeah, overall, although they got themselves a chicken dinner earlier today, but after that, yeah, we see a little bit of Geek Fam, but not the Geek Fam that we used to see in week one, where Danwood was so rude to everyone. So, just not sure. Now did come back to the team. He did. He did play a little bit of an April Fool's joke onto all the fans, saying that he won't be playing anymore in his stream. I noticed that, but then again, in reality, he actually is in the team again. So now, moving over to the side of Dingoz, they are relocating themselves. They do have all the vehicles, but this is a rough terrain for them to go through now. They try to get that high ground as much as possible. That's what they're trying to go for. And again, this map is a lot on the high grounds and the circle. If you have the high ground with the circle on your side, you'll be in a good position. Mesa making up to the top.
And speaking of rumors, don't trust anything or the drama that you've seen in April. Most of them are just April Fools, guys. Be sure to be mindful of that. Don't, get yourself into those too much. But back to Dingoz versus Resurgence, they got themselves the higher ground for Mesa. They're already armed up and ready for a fight. We do see Dingoz kind of cover each other's back. Resurgence trying to take over this dominance over this hill here, coming up from every different direction across them. Well, they will be forced to take up the challenge because they won't sit quietly. We're talking about Resurgence here.
Yeah, we are talking about Resurgence here. They know how to take a fight. They know how to play those long range shots as well. So now they will prep out the smoke grenades here, and it will be tossed onto the side of the Dingoz, but it does not connect yet.
I like how he crawls slowly like that. It feels like, 007 moment. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, I was about to play that theme song. Thanks, Choo. There you
You're
go.
welcome. We have great mind things like that. You go. But Iron Pro cooking this nade out, tossing it over. Dingoz, a GG will hit if he keeps on playing over there. But apparently he just get himself a little bit of retreat. Dingoz know when to take the fight and when not. They are retreating a little bit to get a better view. And now they got that. Right? And JJ waiting with his hat a little bit popped. Hopefully he won't get sniped from that distance.
And now we will see the next circle. So who will he be kind to? So looks like the circle will still be kind to most of the teams there. Yoodo is still outside the circle, but they may bump into Heiko. The Heiko don't want to bump into Yoodo because he is all alone though. And now on the southern side, Last Survivor will have pretty much an okay passage into the circle. I think Steel Hearts, they will be too busy getting themselves into the circle, trying to find a good position. And now moving over to Resurgence. They still have a full team at this point. It is still 15 teams available, but they have the Dingoz in front of them still.
Looking at this, they have been going for some time. At a stalemate for these two teams, they will not engage. Dingoz already jumped into another compound, taking another structure, entirely a different one, just across the map there. But Resurgence Y2K seems like cannot move on from this. He wants to get Dingo's blood in his hands there. At the same time, we have a couple of teams are actually starting out the fight here. We're talking about entering phase 4 soon. When it comes to phase 4, remember the great migration happens where everybody's squeezing into the circle and they will bump into each other no matter what. Jenny kind of spotted out smokes popped up there. I think there are one person, Lorenzo from Steel Hearts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Just in the
Lorenzo
smoke.
is there. Yep. So Lorenzo is there, and the rest of Steel Hearts, they are in the building just across him. And now moving over to ESG versus Geek Fam. Geek Fam is outside the compound. ESG, they do have structure on their side, but both teams, they are still in the circle, so that's still okay for the both teams. Now, okay, try to scout out as much as possible the Starman for Geek Fam here. And now QB just making sure that their backs aren't stabbed. So everyone's just being very cautious at this point. It is still 15 teams though. Not too far away is Expert and what we can see here. So now looks like Geek Fam will play with the terrains.
Speaking of that, Damroot has been very quiet. I'm looking forward for his rudeness in the game, but apparently he's being damn nice today. A bit disappointed, but then QB tossed that nade coming over to none other than Expert and why. Esport and another underdog team that been always underestimated, but Yoodo gang got down Axis and peeping them just now. Fredo on his knees, so they're already engaging, but there's no finishing to that point. Maybe a long distance battle going on for Axis and PX against Yoodo gang.
And now looks like Geek fam, they're trying to find a different angle. Looks like they really want to get into this compound. Now they get out their vehicles and see what's going to happen next. And now Axis MPX Chick now have eyes on the side of Yoodo gang, who just managed to make themselves into the circle. They still have a compound here. So it looks like Yoodo gang again playing this very tactically, not engaging in those fights early on. Epi though, he does know that Yoodo gang is close by, so he will tap those warning shots away. And now signal has been given to his team. Will they want to take this fight here? Axis, one of those teams who could use a number of points onto their scoreboard to get themselves a ticket to the next round.
But then Yoodo gang is the furthest away. We're looking at so many teams already inside of the circle, including Bapak. Team NoRecoil will be forced to fight against them if they want to get into the circle very soon. Still Hearts kind of smack in the middle of it, Lorenzo, but look at that tapping him out from Bapak. The moment we call it, that's where things happen. M16 already half shredded of his helmet. That bot have to apply bandage for a little bit more. He's really low in terms of HP, but it's going to be a-okay. Back to 75% of HP. While walking back towards the team there, he's just giving off pressure on the side of Team NoRecoil, making sure they won't advance towards them and be sure to stay in the blue. They're just denying the mobility coming up from Team NoRecoil.
Yep, they need to deny that because the circle will do its work later on. But look at this, Bapak. They have again the high ground. We have seen Bapak with the high ground. They're just so good at this. But then again, it's just a religion. More to it, that's another question. But look at this, the question whether Nine can hang on to this, because he needs to be saved by his teammates. And now Iron Crow broken on the side of FV Unbeatable. FV now, they are shivering. They are being sieged now by RSG. Although both teams, they are outside the circle, so they need to get this done quickly before the circle closes in. RSG, they may want to go a wrap around behind these teams. And let's see here, looks like the rest of RSG, they are rotating away.
But last survival are actually exchanging fires here. Still Hearts already dropped the nades coming out from Team NoRecoil. Look at that double nades coming out from Yoodo, maybe triple at this point. But that explosion hit a lot of steel. He popped his head. That pistol shot didn't connect. But Dingoz, wow, just now who took down that? Still Yoodo, that explosion did take Seward, and Yoodo got returned back that fire there. I saw Dingoz on the kill field. I thought Dingoz killed still that way, but I was wrong. But Yoodo have to just heal himself for a bit. At the same time, the kill feed is going crazy. Like I said, phase 4, everybody will be forced to take up the challenge. Geek fam just bombarded Nayuki bombarded somebody else just now. Simbi pop up his energy drink, chug it out as soon as he can. Yoodo tried to take up the challenge against Simbi. He knows he's inside this small heart here, just making sure he forced himself out.
Oh, in fact, Yoodo actually got 2 kills there. One on the left, one on the right. That is actually a great play by Yoodo. Yoodo now getting those team kills on for his team. Cindy is the only team member of Team NoRecoil. Oh my goodness, where did they come from? The revenge onto Yoodo by Cindy.
Oh, he's cooking the nade, dropping it on top of Yoodo. He will be a box. He cannot run it. Lopsided just now. It reflecting back on the wall here. Yoodo is really crawling. There's nobody else helping him. And now Cindy will get that revenge I was talking about. He got himself two kills with a single nade just now. That's gotta be one of the highlights today. But then he didn't make it out till the last minute. But Team NoRecoil, a lot of casualty. Only Simbi left. He doesn't want to overexpose himself to attract all the attention on the side of Axis MP, because Axis MP is unstoppable right now.
Not at all, because Team NoRecoil, they still need the points on the board. And looks like, check this out, ESG taking out Fredo on the kill feed. And now looks like last survivor, they need to fend off Unbeatable, who's actually coming in on their left side. On the right side, they have another team to deal with, which is Geek fam. So that's not going to look good for them by this. So they relocate as a plus. They are outside of the circle still. Now, we do see here Lorenzo is still surviving within the circle. Cindy as well. Bapak are just coming into the circle. Last survivor as well. While the rest, they need to make their way in. H2O is still surviving this, but not sure if I can say the same for Mozart or any longer. Let's still survive the onslaught by Bosskurr.
At the same time, an airdrop just have to drop right in front of this two teams. Lots of and Pallets will be taken down as well. He tried to save Pandak there, just hoping to pop a smoke. H2O just happened to be nearby as well. Bosskurr is happily smiling, but Simbi bombarded from that side. Happy thoughts and Nate. Nowhere Simbi to go out from there. They covered every angle possible for his exit route. That's a tough spot for Simbi to stay alive, but he still managed to get himself at 12th placement.
Oh, Appy was real happy there to get that kill. And now Bosskurr looks like he's back in the team. He will try to tap out anyone. He is in the circle though, so he is in a good position as compared to other teams right now who are outside of the circle. I'm talking about Resurgence, who's just at the edge of it together with Geek fam. They may meet each other real soon, and that's not going to look good when you have some other third eyes actually looking over you. People could third party and kill still in at any time. So now Geek fam, they need to fend off RSG before they can actually be a little bit more safer.
Everything out. They know there's a lot of teams across it. We're talking about Resurgent and Last Survivor, and Resurgent will be sandwiched between two teams. Big Fam try to play this one out, playing the terrains here. They have not much cover to play with, no structure or even vegetations to hide themselves. Last Survivor kill on taking down on Bosskurr. Resurgence taking out Still Hearts behind them, but at the same time they kind of forget there's one more team in front of them. Mozart is just out of the game. As is taking down Bapak. Resurgence going against Yoodo gang, and Pandak will be knocked down. Pengu nonetheless. Last Survivor taking down Palace with a clean kill, and Last Survivor taking another one for Bosskurr in between. We're down to 7 teams right now on the 5th phase, and the circle will force themselves to move faster.
Oh, the circle is just so far from H2O. H2O is the furthest away from the circle at this point. But to get into the circle, they will start to meet with all the other teams now. And now the other teams that I'm talking about, we see on screen now, they are fighting against each other quite early on here. And now we do see here, damn, we're trying to find a good angle, but it's not going to be easy. The terrain's not helping him, except for him to just stay quiet. 4-2-0 is beside him, holding his hand while they track on the terrains. Small boy with a grenade goes out, try to connect onto somebody, but it's very unlikely because the side that he tosses on is no one there at that point. Now, Axis and PX, they are at the lowest ground possible between these few teams.
Look at that, Geek kind of got in a turmoil, and there you go. They knock one down for Esports by Resurgence taking down Geek Fam really stuck in the between 3 teams. We're talking about EVOS VIP, Resurgence. Also, there's so many teams around there. Bapak are going around EVOS too, and Playzone just knocked down YKV. At the same time, there's not much to work with. We're down to top 5 already. Resurgence, Last Survivor, H2O Kage is still around there somewhere. Axis and PX is still in the game. We're talking about Axis just being finished, just finished off H2O Kage out there. We're down to top 4. Bapak are taking down Axis and P. Oman. And Last Survivor still have a lot of men. Resurgence slowly marching. Volky being taken down by Last Survivor and the speed that they are more than aware. One team is marching behind them, but Axis just have to butt in as well. Everybody just going a 4-way war here. Small boy spraying a little bit by bit, hoping it connects by NSP with knockdown. Ziggs still managed to get back on Small boy, and that's a clean kill coming out from Last Survivor as well.
Oh, Resurgence, Pro only the only one left for his team at this point. Now Bapak, they still have the high ground though, but the circle will continue to close in. They are somewhat in the circle, but then again on the 7th circle, not sure if it will still favor them. We'll need to wait and see. And now Bapak by, you can see here that he has the high ground, knock onto Oman there, but the smoke still continue to help Oman. Kuda is nearby though. The grenade will be sent out on the side of the knock area, one by one. 2 grenades out, but will it connect with Okay, that's all. But there you go. The airdrop actually is close by with Chick. Chick may just go for the airdrop. There's such luckiness on the side of Axis to get the airdrop.
Yup, at the same time, he can get the covers from the airdrop. He's trying to explode himself that vehicle for Goku, hoping it will just kill the tires to avoid the pistol shot coming out from Axis MP. Axis MP on the lower ground while Bapak holding this one out. Maybe it will be their game if it's actually favored by the circle, which anytime soon is a judgment call. But Axis MPX is the one inside of the circle. Can they hold this one out? Because Bapak and Last Survivor will march into their place there. But Last Survivor doesn't have that much people left. While Bapak will climb themselves down slowly but surely, playing and throwing the nades into the pits there. Goku, the last man standing for his team here. Tricks trying to rotate the other way around. Goku just holding to this US the pickup truck. Hopefully he popped that tires, because if not, they will shoot it from the pixel shot below.
They needs to do that, but looks like now pressure's onto other teams except for Axis MPX. Axis MPX, they just need to defend this out. Bapak, they do have the numbers, they do have the high ground, but they don't have the circle with them. So now Axis MPX just need to wait out and let the circle do its job. Goku as well on the same side, not having the circle onto his favor. Axis MPX, they are quite spread out now because they need to see each angle here, while Bapak, they are making their way down. The smokes get popped out, but then again, it's not easy for Bapak to just move like that because Axis MPX do have same full squad numbers to defend this location.
Oh, the spray with the red dot already onto the team Axis MPX. Jenny making sure there's a lot of pressure with Molotov being tossed as well. Axis stuck between the vehicles there, and one more Molotov thrown out by Jenny towards Axis MPX. At the same time, Goku have to make a move. He's already tanking the blue. I think he will drop himself at third place there. Oh, will be taken out the kill there. Happy managed to get one more point for the team. No, it was actually, oh my goodness, he was 6 kills away from Happy Cat, and now 6 taken almost on Happy, but he got returned back by Happy. He's not happy with what he's seen. And Papa, one more board. He popped his head a little bit more. And Happy is at his best position to pick out on position on Bapa's team. And now they are forced to go down here, which will hold down by Axis MPX for now.
Oh, I can't believe it. Bapak managed to sneak into the circle still, but then again, the next circle is not going to be kind to any of the teams. Now, Bapak will go for it. They have nothing to lose at this point. They will siege out the Axis up there. How long can it last? Oh my, it's going to be the last one now standing. No, yes. There's one more Kuda behind him. Kuda now it's the last team member. Bapak, they will go for it. This may be the more Kuda managed to get one more point for his team now. Trixie has also 6. They do see Kuda. They will go left and right. And who's your daddy again? Bapak Esports getting the second chicken dinner for today.
Bapak, daddy.
Oh man, really? They're showing who's the daddy here.
It's daddy. The daddies won the game just now, which is Bapak. That was a tremendous kill points coming out. That kill still away from 6. That was really hurtful for Abby's pride there. Because I thought he got it. The way he moved with his cross, it's right on point, but he's just a little bit too late for the sprays. Oh my goodness. He got it on his hands, that particular kill, but that 1 point really matters a lot for Bapak as well, because they want themselves at number 1 no matter what.
Yeah, and of course, who needs the points more obviously is Axis, but Bapak just have to crash in and crush their hopes in getting each and every point they could possibly get. Well, it was actually well done for Bapak. I thought that Axis, the circle was already on their side and they had the ground, but Bapak, the guerrilla tactics that they put in, they just said, okay, but we just rush in no matter what, and there you go, no fear, nothing to lose, and they got the chicken dinner again. Oh man, that was actually a very strong play by Bapak. That's where they're good at. They're good at taking those frontal fights, just straight on.
Is that their 9th or 10th chicken dinner? Are they hitting the double digits as well?
I think it's their 9.
Yeah,
Hang on. It could be their 10 though. Yeah, I'm not too sure by now because they got 2 chicken dinners today.
Well, there you go. Probably their 10th then. But it was a nice game overall. Last Goku really the last man for his team. He cannot move or budge because the 2 teams are actually looking over his direction. and he was forced to stay there as long as he can, and he doesn't have that much utility wise to hold on to as well, so he was forced to get out of the blue the moment it takes in of his HP, quite a lot if you ask me. But nevertheless, congratulations to team your daddy Bapak.
The daddy's team, y'all.
Yeah, your daddy. Who's your daddy now, huh?
Who's your daddy? Apparently you have 4 of them. Oh wow.
Oh wow. I don't want to go there, but oh wow, that's very weird. But we're gonna relive the moment for a bit more in case you guys missed. It's almost the last game of today, which is gonna be the next one. Where have you guys been? Tomorrow will be the last of the tournament. Come on. Make sure you tell your mom, your grandma, your granddad, whatever, your children, your grandchildren, your uncles, your aunties, even your neighbors. Not too much people in one house. We do know you can do that. But make sure at least you have your families to watch it with you. Or tell them, go and watch this Facebook English Fit. Because there's Cloud and Choo Choo. Especially because there's Cloud and Choo Choo. Because we're the awkward casters and also bring out the curse. We're going to jump into the highlights, which is very soon. Right, Cloud?
Yep, there you go. And the highlights, of course, again, just to relive the moment for everybody. FB Unbeatable versus Impunity round 2. And, well, the results were unfortunate. But unfortunate as well to Romeo here. This was just so... this was an opportunity, actually, for, I'd say, again, VIP. EVOS VIP, they had it to them, but then they did not take that opportunity enough. Same goes as well for Impunity. They had to rush in at the wrong time. If they did that earlier when they got their first round, they probably had this combat and win round 2. But they just had to again mess it up.
Oh, this is the moment that we dropped the nade. It was double kill at that point, but safely return it back the favor. Right in your face. You kill my teammates with a nade. I kill you back with a nade as well and finish off. But Simi trapped himself, overstayed himself way too much there, where he got in a tough spot here because there's one more team coming up beyond Axis and PX. In a really good run, I have to say, Axis, I'm impressed by their performance this week.
Yeah, Axis. Although they get second place, but they are still good. I can't wait to see the overall the standings for today later on for Axis. But they played really well. Just look at this, Bapak. They actually have prime position on the high ground, but the circle just doesn't favor them. So it's a little bit unfortunate for Bapak there. If not, it would be all their game. But nevertheless, they still got the chicken dinner at the end, meaning they beaten the odds to get that chicken dinner. Just shows that that's why they are up in the top 3 in the overall standings.
It's all down to the teamwork and individual skills. If you ask me, they really know how to cope and make the right judgment call, especially Tricks, the in-call leader, in-call game leader there, making this one out for the team. It was a beautiful coming out for them. Slowly but surely they'll be popping out at the right time. Use it well and not wasting their utilities or whatsoever. This was a moment they almost lost it for a bit. Abby had it for 1 second, but he didn't manage to just connect and finish off the kills there. If only he did, it will be Axis and PX game.
And there you go. So at the end of the day, Bapak got their chicken dinner. As we can see, the 4 daddies showing up on screen right now. And here we go. The standings for page 1 today. So far, Axis and PX still hanging on to first spot. Wow, actually they climbed back out to first spot with 28 kills, 80 points. Yoodo Gang with 71 points. Bapak Esports climbing up to 3rd place with 67 points. Resurgence 61 points. Last Survivor R2K 59 points. ESG Gaming 53 points. Geek and Wild 53 points. Team NoRecoil hanging on to page 1 with 45 points.
At the same time, looking at Bapak Esports slamming down at Miramar map here. 2 Miramar in their hands. The last time I saw this, it's not just Geek fam, and then no other teams are having the same map on their hands ever again. It's always like rotating maps there. Are they trying to get Miramar in their hands all the way? Because apparently they're actually working things out here.
Well, probably. It's also because these teams, like they pretty much qualified for the next round, right? So I think it's pretty okay for them to chill a little bit and try to fix things and just to get prepared for the grand finals, of course. So I think it's pretty much okay. Yoodo Gang, well, they didn't secure themselves a 3rd chicken dinner in a row, so no records broken here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no, the 3 and only.
The 3 and only. Yeah, but jumping into the second page, he was VIP still at 9th place, 13 kills, 43 points. Look at XPERT, MY, Esport, Impunity, SG, both having 20 kills there. 42 points for XPERT, MY because they have better positions. One Impunity, SG at 7 points there at 11th place. Still hot, hanging on to that 12th spot there with 11 kills and 25 points.
Yep, and followed up by FV Unbeatable with 16 kills, 24 points. Team Yoodo 11 kills, 22 points. Team Bosskurr 5 kills, 20 points. Dingoz with 6 kills, 14 points. Well, the Dingoz, it feels like they are letting today go.
Dingoz going ding dong today, if you ask me. I don't know what happened to them. Apparently, there's something that they need. Something more. They had a good streak yesterday, but they've lost it. They lost their mojo today.
But talking about another team who has lost their mojo, Team Bosskurr actually second last place at this moment. Now overall match stats now shows that Ziggs is heading the charge with 12 kills, Volky with 11 kills, same goes with Appy, Suprolan, 3rd and 4th respectively with 11 kills, Sinbi just falling behind with 10 kills, and max kill distance this time an average of 265 kills.
We had that 500 over and this is not impressive. Like, it doesn't impress me as much as the 500 kill distance. That sniping we had, I think it was CB, wasn't it?
Yeah, it probably was that.
That
Yeah.
kill steal, that last one tap, right? But yeah, that was a great game overall. Still, Bapak managed to pull it off with consistency, getting back to their footings there. It just shows that they are not slacking. And it just shows that this is how you have to fight against the best of the best. Looking at Yoodo Gang, Bapak, also Team Secret, you can see how much they have for their side of discipline, consistency, and nonetheless, even though they got themselves kind of comfortable in the top 5 spot there, but they still consistently playing their best no matter what.
Correct. So far today, it has been the day of the big teams, I'd say, with Bapak Atu, and oh, there you go. She has to agree with that. Yeah, it is the day of the big teams. So that is now. I'm really nervous for this. One last game after this, which will be played in Erangel. I am nervous for FV Unbeatable. EVOS Yavi not so because they still have tomorrow to play, but FV Unbeatable, I'll be nervous for them, and as well as who was the second last team just now? Bosskurr, yes, I'll be nervous for Bosskurr as well. So these two teams, they need the points in to secure the side in the next stage, because especially for FV, you won't be playing this tomorrow. Bosskurr, I believe they won't be playing this tomorrow as well.
Bosskurr will be playing tomorrow.
Okay, so that's still okay. So it's less nervy than FV. FV is the nerve of the nerve-wracking right now, because that one last game all out, and then tomorrow is just to kick back at home and just hope for the best. That's all they can say.
Well, there you go. That's on our side of the caster's perspective. Do drop your opinions in the comment section below. We do want to know what do you think about the game and about the players and who will get the MVP weekly and individuals. But stay tuned with us. We still have final game to go. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after the break.
Kings winning this fight tonight with our name lit up in lights. We are the new kings. This is our time to shine. Set it off like dynamite.
Halo, saya Naoki dari tim Geek Fam.
Hello, nama saya Wan Parang daripada tim Yoodo Gang.
Saya Bosskurr daripada Bigetron.
大家好，我是 Team NoRecoil 的 Stone
Hello, I'm Kuza from VIP Squad.
Saya Han X daripada tim Bosskurr. Ya, saya Amy Muhammad.
Hi guys, I'm Chichu Gaming.
Hello guys, saya Secret Go.
Hi, saya J Hunter.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the PMPL. My name's Contra, and I am the caster as well as the operations manager for Resurgence. So as you all know that there is a virus spreading around, which is the COVID-19. So here are some tips to stay safe during this critical moments.
So langkah yang pertama, korang kena basuh tangan selama 20 saat menggunakan air dan sabun.
Langkah kedua adalah menggunakan hand sanitizer bila anda tidak dapat membasuh tangan.
若没能洗手，可以使用含有酒精成分的消毒剂来洗手。
Nombor 3, elakkan memegang mata, hidung dan mulut korang ketika tangan korang kotor.
Jika batuk dan bersin, tutup mulut dan hidung menggunakan tisu.
Pakai mask jika anda pergi keluar ataupun anda pergi ke tempat yang ramai orang. Jika anda tidak pakai, sememangnya sangat-sangat berbahaya.
Avoid crowded areas and taking public transportation.
Okey, tips dia adalah korang kena minum air, kerap minum air dan makan vitamin dan bersenam setiap hari untuk menguatkan stamina badan.
Jikalau anda berada batuk ataupun bersin, jangan lupa untuk tutup bahagian hidung dan mulut anda supaya orang lain tidak mendapatkan virus tersebut.
Jika anda mengalami demam atau apa-apa kesakitan atau apa-apa jenis kelemahan, pastikan anda berjumpa dengan doktor dengan segera ataupun pakar perubatan. Bermula dengan saya dan juga korang, kita perlu bekerjasama untuk mengelakkan dan menghapuskan virus corona ini ataupun dikenali sebagai COVID-19.
It is no secret that Team Secret right here is one of the biggest teams in the region. Are you guys not? Yes, that's the answer I was looking for. Team Secret, you know, there is no team more divine than DivinityEsport. Yeah! Come on, give me the dance. Yeah! Everybody, we're here with Tone Wow Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the recently formed, the powerful Bigetron Malaysia! Bigetron win! Exactly, Bigetron win! This is the motto, this is the slogan because we are going to be playing a game and exactly that will happen. I want BTR to win. Can we do that? Yes! Yes! Okay, so the game that we're going to play is very simple. It's called Can You Draw? Can you do it? Yes! Alright, bring it in. Come on. Talk about Esports! Divinity! Team Secret! Are you ready? Ready! You guys, hey, no looking. All right, guys, try guessing. Faster, bro. You got. What is that? That is so bad. Come on, you can do better. More detail. 30 seconds! Oh my god! Try something like that. Yes! Next! Come on! Okay, no explanation, Biu. Alright, what was the item again? Okay, good. Add more details to that looks...
Yeah, something like this.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's okay, you don't have to sniper!
Yes! This is... Fast? Okay, faster. Dude, this is so easy, man.
No!
Yes! Next one, fast. No. Yes, next one. All right. What is this one? Okay, this one's easy, man. Easy.
Playhouse.
Okay.
Every time you go in.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Next
Next one. This is an easy one. Try to guess. Anything.
First aid.
What?
Really?
There's a minus and a plus.
That's the
Yes.
Stick man.
Some kind of man.
Revive. What?
Some kind of man.
Pirate.
Yes. Pirate. Nice. All right. This next one. What is it? All right. Oh wow. This.
What is it?
Don't explain that.
Star Wars.
No, not.
Lightsaber.
Yes. Come on, faster. More guesses. Try harder. Jump. What are you gonna do? Skip. Next one. This one's. I would say it's. Go.
Pistol. Legan.
Yes. Correct. Pass. Cepat. Come on.
Pikachu. Bunny.
Try.
Cat. Dog. Rabbit. No. Kangaroo.
Yes. Next one. Simple. Make it as simple as you can. All right. Guess.
Enemy.
Why enemy? Okay.
Swag.
Yes. Next one.
Bat. Gili suit.
Oh my god.
Avocado. Aquaman. Number one.
Yes.
Sausage.
What?
Caterpillar. Bodybuilder. Muscle. Level 3 hair.
Yes. Nice. Cut.
Ski. I said ski.
Is it it's counted? Yes. Let's go. Just come over here. Let's see how many points you got. 50 points. Not bad, not bad. Come on, hear yourself. Yeah, not bad, not bad. How many points did they get? 2, so that means you got 20 points. It's all right, you have 60 points, but I still have more good news for you guys. Because you guys have 10 points, we do this with every other team as well. We'll be giving you guys a bonus round where you can get more points. You guys want that? More points? Yeah. Yeah? Should we go to the bonus round? Let's do it. Let's go. And now it's time to head over to the very necessary bonus round for my bros right here, because apparently you guys cannot draw. So I'll give you guys another option to use the pan to hit as many balls as you can into this basket right here. You have 30 seconds and every ball counts as 10 points if it lands inside a basket. Can you guys do it? Yes. Yes. Let's go, boy. Wait, no, continue. Hey, okay, continue. Hey! All right, 1. Oh, 2 balls at the same time. Can you even do that? Oh my God, 2 balls. 3. Close. What are you doing? Come on, you can use the pan better than that. Oh, almost in. Come on, what is this? That was close. That was a close one. Come on. Help him out. Come on, more. Come on, more. Give me more. No, not even 1. You only have, dude. Switch. Oh, okay, not bad. 1. Come on, you can do better than that. 2, not bad. You want to try your luck? Throw more balls. Better tosses, come on. If you don't land, why are you throwing it here? You want to switch? You can switch if you want. Why? Don't hit view. Close. Come on, you have less than 10 seconds. Give me 1. Faster. Come on, nice. Stop. BTR, you managed to get 10, 20, 30, 40 points! Yay! Let's count how many. Hey. Let's count how many you guys have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, and 3, and that gives us 30 points. Let's count the total points. That's fine. So you guys have 0 points from Panball, unfortunately. It's all right, 50 points. I gotta still give it to you guys. I'm proud of you guys. Team Secret, one more time. Thank you guys for coming. DivinityEsport. You guys managed to get 60 points from Can You Draw and 90 points from Panball. That gives you a total of 150 points! All right, Tone Vow Esports. You guys managed to get 10 points from Can You Draw and 30 points from Panball. I'm kind of proud of you guys because you guys stepped up and you did better in the bonus round. Bigetron Malaysia, 20 points from Can You Draw and 40 points from Panball, giving you guys a total of 60 points thanks to the chest of this guy right here with the ball. Are you guys happy with the result? No. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? We're gonna end this right here. Guys, bye-bye. We'll see you guys later. I have to calm these guys down. Stop. Alright everybody, I'm here with Miss Rose Esports! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Tara Proyecto. Beside me, I have Traitor Esports! I present to you Enemy Brotherhood! It's time to play this or that. You guys that are sitting on a chair will be giving you guys 2 options and you guys have to choose one as fast as you can. If you guys match your answers together, you'll be getting 5 points. The whole game lasts 1 minute, so try to get as many as you can. All good? Yeah? Let's do this on my whistle.
Panas. Banana or watermelon? Banana.
Good?
BPM or butter?
More better. Come on!
Kawan baik atau girlfriend?
Kawan baik. Nice!
Erangel or Sanhok?
Erangel. What is Erangel, man? Bro! Okay, continue.
Miramar or Vikendi?
Miramar. Ooh!
Senjata atau bom?
Senjata.
Ooh! Kawan baik atau girlfriend?
Kawan baik.
Flare gun or airdrop?
Flare gun. Hey!
Pasta or pizza?
Pasta. What is pasta?
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Blue or red?
Blue. What? Brown.
Like skills or money?
Money. Bro, come on. Wait, okay.
Sweet or salty?
Salty. What? Bro, come on.
Helmet, backpack?
Helmet. Nice.
Pedas atau manis?
Pedas. Same time.
Miramar, Vikendi.
Miramar.
Console or PC?
PC.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox. Hey. Same time.
Nasi lemak atau Maggi goreng? Erangel or Sanhok?
Oh man, come on.
Kawan baik atau girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Banana or watermelon?
Banana.
Flare gun or airdrop?
Hey.
Pasta or pizza?
Pizza.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee. Hey, why you want tea? Coffee better.
Asta atau Olaf?
Hey, faster. Keep going.
Helmet level 3 or backpack level 3?
Backpack. Nice.
UBM 9 or Vector? Smart or funny?
Hey, be funny. Why you want to be smart for what? Okay.
Girls or babies?
Okay, all right. Wait.
Smart or funny?
Hey. Same time. Go.
Erangel or Sanhok?
Alright. Nice.
M24 or SLR?
SLR. Woo!
TGG or break?
Hey.
Kawan baik or girlfriend?
Girlfriend. Kau baik. Hey, bro.
Kita kau baik.
Blue or red?
Red.
Andy or Jojo?
Same time, guys. One more. Next one.
Jojo or Baby Jim?
Jojo lah.
God or skills or money?
Money.
Hey, what? You want skill or money?
Skill lah.
Why? You take money. Don't need skill lah. Same time, bro. Okay, next one.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Come on.
Miss Rose or champion?
And
Console or PC?
woo.
Miramar or Vikendi?
Miramar.
Kaya atau bahagia?
Bahagia.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Esport.
Hey, what is the box?
Erangel or Sanhok?
Erangel.
AKM or M416?
M416.
Okay.
Smart or funny?
Money.
Why you want smart? Smart for what? Just like funny lah.
Kawan baik atau girlfriend?
Kau baik.
That's it. Cepat.
Flare gun or airdrop?
Erangel.
Continue.
Luxi or Cimpui?
Lucy.
Hey, answer.
Dah lah lebih lah.
Attack tank or Ipu?
Epul.
Nice.
Attack tank or champion?
Champion.
Blue or red?
Red.
Skills or money?
Skill.
What? So you guys managed to get 8 correct. That gives you 40 points. Let's see how many points you guys have. 40 points. Hey, not bad. Let's see how many points you guys have. 25 points. All right, not bad. The chemistry is on point. Come on, give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. How many points do we have? 45 points. Not bad. One more time. Come on. 45 points, guys. There is also another chance for you guys to get more points, and that game is called Panball. Are you guys ready to play Panball?
Yeah.
Go. Oh, whoa, that was hard.
Let's go.
All right, come on, you do it. Come on. No toss. Oh, yeah. Come on, give me more. Switch. Hey, faster. Come on, more balls, bro. Come on, you only have one. Two more. Low toss. Come on, nice, yes. 3, 2, 1. All right, come on, get it in, man. Come on, 1, nice. Yes. Come on, one more. Hey, oh my God, almost in. Hey, you're supposed to help out the team. Not distract them. Come on. Hey, like that is not. You're making it more nervous. Come on. 4, 3, nice. 2, 1, stop. 1. Okay, 1, nice. Come on. All right, a few at a time. That works. 2. Motivate him. You can do it. What are you doing? Don't just watch. Help him throw the balls.
3, 2, 1. Hey! Go, come on, nice. Good first hit. Oh, nice, 1 in. Hey. No double shots. Come on, give it more. Oh, so close. 2, nice. What are you doing? Switch. He was actually quite good. Come on. Nice. What are you doing? Inside, bro. Come on. What is this? Give it back to him. You cannot do anything. Come on, 1, stop. Okay, all right, let's see how many points you guys got. 1, 2, and 3. Guys, that is a total of 70 points, 40 points from this or that, and 30 points from Panball. You get 70 points! Yay! Okay, let's see how many you guys got. 1 and 2. So that gives you 40 points from the first game, this or that, and 20 points from Handball. You guys have a total of 60 points. Yeah! 1, 2. 2 balls, that gives you 20 points. 75 points from this or that. And we have 20 points from Handball, giving you guys 60. Hey, nice size, it's looking nice. You guys have 65 points. Give it up for yourself. Come on, any Brotherhood. I don't even know how many times they cheated, man. I don't even know. I threw out 2. I think I saw 1 more. We'll just count this for these guys. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did he go back in? 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 8. Hey, wait. Okay, come here. Okay, so you got 8 right here. That means you got 80 points plus 25. That's 105 points, man. Come on.
Last game. Oh my goodness. I just had to. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get formalities out of the way for now. Okay, you are still watching the PUBG Mobile Professional League Malaysia Singapore 2020, brought to you none other than, of course, PUBG Corporation, Tencent Games, as well as Lightfeet and Quantum Studios, and you are still watching this on Facebook Gaming. I'm so sorry. So much distraction on my side now. Choo choo. Wow.
I'm your distraction now.
Oh yeah, you are distracting me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I cringe so bad now. Goosebumps. That's creepy. But yeah. Sorry for the ASMR. Welcome back, everybody. And now magic happens for the teams, especially the teams that playing last today, none other than the Group B. That's where all the magical happens.
Okay, I'm trying to demagify myself now because I'm under Choo Choo spell. Wow, did you? did I just say that? But okay.
Did I just say that?
Did I just
Don't
say
know.
that?
You tell me.
Yeah, I was under the spell. But then again, of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last game for the league for some of the teams, actually all the teams in Group B. So this is now or never for these teams. I'm looking at particular two teams. One is of course FB Unbeatable because of the points, and second is H2O as well. This is your last chance to get
that chicken dinner. Yeah.
Yes, of course for Group A we still have Traitor as well as Divinity. They will play again tomorrow, so they will have 6 games chances to get that. But H2O, this is your last chance to get the chicken dinner. All out, guys! Come on, show that you can bring back home one chicken dinner for yourself back to Singapore.
Yep, I do hope there's also Divinity, which is going to be tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because they are in Group A as well. But Group B, this is also not just for these particular teams. This is your time to just push that points all the way. We're talking about teams that kind of in a very shaky one, but most of B teams are doing themselves quite okay, if you ask me.
Yeah, most of them are okay except for FV Unbeatable. H2O is a separate story, but FV Unbeatable is the one that to me that is the shakiest of all. And even today, up to the 5th game, they aren't particularly doing that well. So it's shaky for them. I'll be nervous if I am part of FV Unbeatable.
I'll be more than nervous because you're this close to making to grand finals. You already got yourself on yesterday's overall rankings. No, 2 days before. Tomorrow will actually be the judgment day. Will be determined who will get himself into the grand finals. And the grand finals is gonna happen, guys. That's one thing that I'm sure about. How? I don't know, but it's gonna happen. ESG on the other hand, can they sit at the comfortable zone? I don't think so, because they are kind of close when it comes to FV and ESG gaming. Around 50 marks around there somewhere. Yep, exactly 50 points away. And EVOS VIP is just 60 points away from going down as well. So if they cannot keep up with the games, and if they've been eradicated throughout the grand final, it's gonna be a bummer, because I haven't seen EVOS VIP, like I always see anywhere in any tournament, in whatever big huge tournament, when there's finals for Malaysian, VIP usually squeeze in the last minute. Can they take that thing on again for the last time and pull it off like they usually do? When it comes to last minute, they only dare boost up their point.
Well, why do they want to do that to themselves, I wonder? Why?
Maybe it's not that they're doing it to themselves. Maybe they're just one of the teams that really need that pressure coming out behind them, that they are forced into their final form, you know?
Oh, wow, okay. I just like, oh wow, okay. So now you know, if you are the coach for EVOS VIP, you know what to do. You need to just hold that cane behind them and like just chase them all the way, because they're the kind of team that need that motivation. You go like, make sure you get the kill. Position.
They have a thing for Cloud. Good luck. He's a typical Asian father for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We actually do know the coach for EVOS VIP. And there you go. There you go. He will bring out the cane, right?
Yeah, we're having talking about canes like forever, but typically Asian parents are like that. Brace yourself if you have a thing for Cloud. I give you a little bit of a leak in your future. You'll be caning off your babies there. But nevertheless, speaking of daddies and babies, Bapak the daddies got themselves the daddy long legs. The daddy Bapak got himself one more chicken dinner today, which means they are trying out before. Maybe they are back to their guerrilla style. Obviously, back then they were playing like a really offensive team as a whole. After one compound, swapping into another one, jumping another one, and then apparently the last couple of days, at first walking into 3rd week, they are kind of slow, kind of quiet, and kind of peaceful at first, not doing more rotations, playing more into a very safe kind of conservative play style. But suddenly they are back to themselves now.
Oh yeah, they're turning back into the Asian daddy, like Juju said, right? They're holding the cane.
I'm glad we're gonna. Okay, the thing is, I I have to live with this for another day tomorrow. Bear with me. And we have also grand finals, and it's gonna be Cloud. I hope it's gonna be Cloud and me again. Even
I
though
hope it's gonna be Choo.
his jokes is always on point, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I'm okay. We're okay. Yeah, okay, back about the game. We're gonna walk into the last map. Erangel back before we go, I think. Was it Erangel? Yeah, Erangel again we go. And one of the teams that we're reading out today, well, we've seen yesterday Secret got himself 3 chicken dinner. Is Yoodo gang trying to prove the same thing all Bapak here?
Yep, okay. So, as usual, Wikipedia comes out. So, Miramar, 2 Miramars, Bapak got that chicken dinner. Now, the 2 Erangel will be Yoodo gang again. Well, so far the trend has been that today, but Yoodo gang and Bapak, I'm sure they want to gun for glory as well, becoming the next team to get 3 chicken dinners in a day. Want to even out the odds with Team Secret, but of course, just at the same time showing dominance in their group.
Is Secret the first one to get 3 chicken dinners in a day?
Yes, they are. Before that, we only had maximum of 2.
Well, there you go. Maybe they will keep up with the pace for Yoodo gang. They are not backing up whatever. They like to compete with Team Secret. Since day one, they have been rivals because they're not in a bad way. Well, we do